Hi, today we're talking about Jurassic World Rebirth and discussing whether the plot of the upcoming film hints that the Jurassic Park franchise may be doomed. With Rebirth set to release in August 2025, we already know some big details about the storyline. While I am really excited and optimistic about it, let's just say it has us asking a lot of questions. The general plot takes place in a world where dinosaurs are no longer thriving, which seems crazy as these are the same very dinosaurs that Fallen Kingdom and Dominion set loose across the globe. And now they're dying off, the story seems to reverse much of what the last two films established, and it really feels like Jurassic World is doing a complete U-turn in the direction it was heading. All that build-up of dinosaurs spreading across the world only for them to slowly fade away. What happened to entering a new global era where humans and dinosaurs would have to learn to coexist? It feels like the franchise is hitting a reset button, and for fans who've been invested in this world, that can be really frustrating. And then of course we have the island plot. At some point in Rebirth, it seems that the characters will end up on a dinosaur-infested island, possibly one of the 5 deaths. Now don't get me wrong, I love a good dinosaur on the loose island sequence as much as anyone, and it's what makes the original movie so great and iconic, and I can completely see the reasoning for going back to it. But we've seen this formula before. Is this really the fresh direction the franchise needs? Or is it a sign that we're stuck rehashing old ideas? The original Jurassic Park and even Jurassic World worked so well because they were groundbreaking. But how many times can you go back to the humans stuck on a dinosaur island without it feeling repetitive? And isn't it possible for a Jurassic movie to be successful in any other format? Fallen Kingdom and Dominion teased a world where dinosaurs and humans would be forced to coexist. The possibilities for storytelling seemed endless. We could have had global conflicts, new ecosystems, and entire cities adapting to a world where dinosaurs roam freely. And as much as I didn't like Dominion, I do feel like it was maybe an opportunity missed, and perhaps that's why Dominion felt so disappointing for so many, because it had such huge potential. But instead it looks like Rebirth is scaling back. The idea of dinosaurs dying off feels like a retreat, a narrowing of the story instead of an expansion. It's as if the franchise was too scared to commit to the bold global scale it had hinted at. And that kind of backpedaling raises a red flag. Is the franchise struggling to evolve? If the franchise keeps going back to what worked in the past without pushing any boundaries, fans might lose interest. Nostalgia only works for so long. Eventually audiences want to see something new. However, there is hope. The synopsis mentions the sinister discovery hidden from the world for decades, and I believe this plotline alone could seriously save the movie because the possibilities for it are endless. And I'm really excited to see what storyline they will go with, and I just hope they don't mess it up. So is the Jurassic Park franchise doomed? Not necessarily. I still have a lot of hope for this movie, and I'm hoping it will take us in a bold direction we don't expect. Don't make logical sense. But the warning signs are there. By undoing previous storylines, going back to the same old island formula and playing it safe with a soft reboot, the franchise is definitely at risk of becoming creatively stagnant. If Rebirth doesn't bring something new to the table, it could be a signal that the Jurassic series is running out of steam. And for a franchise that once thrived on innovation and wonder, it's a dangerous place to be. But what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you.